See, one thing about me is I don't know nothing about the law. I'm not going to know much. If you come to me for legal advice, you are in the wrong place. And you're probably going to go to jail for life. But I will say this. I do know this. If you are being accused of something and you have a co-defendant and you flip on the co-defendant and you say they did everything wrong, they did everything that they were accused of, and if anything, you're a victim just like the victim is a victim, I don't think you could come back and say that you side with the predator in this, for lack of a better word. Now, before I get too deep into this video, before I get to talking about John Laurinaitis, I'm trying to hit 9,500 subs before the end of the week. Need about 170 more people to do so. I definitely appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. Also need 150 likes on this video. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. Both of the buttons are free. Now, what is not free and who should not be free is John Laurinaitis and Vince McMahon. But right now, we're just talking about John Laurinaitis. My dude, you've been called every name under the book, a corporate stooge, a middle management shield, or whatever the black, I don't know the word, but he's been called everything under the book. And you're just proving them right every single day. Now, I'm so tempted to call this video John Laurinaitis keeps proving CM Punk right. But I think I may have to just do that because the first time I heard about John Laurinaitis was through CM Punk. And from then, I knew I should not trust CM Punk. I knew I should not trust John Laurinaitis. Freudian slip. But I knew I should not trust John Laurinaitis. Now, if you don't know what's been going on, if you've been living under a rock, Vince McMahon is being accused of some heinous stuff. He's bringing a lot of people down with him. Brock Lesnar, his therapist, his physical therapist, I should say, some doctor, some other people. But he was accused of basically grooming some woman. And she was like going through a lot, and he gave her a job, like a paralegal job, and he used his massive, like his manipulative ways to basically have her be a sex slave. And he would pass her on to employees and take videos of her and show them to production crew members. And he had her do stuff with John Laurinaitis. And now that she's suing because they had a settlement because Vince McMahon's wife found out he had a settlement, or he did like a NDA type of deal or something like that where he would pay her off. And it was paid in installments. And like Vince McMahon usually does, for some reason, he just does this. He'll pay like the first initial installments of what he owes you, and then he'll just ghost you. But Miss Janelle Grant was not going for that. So now she's suing Vince McMahon, and she don't care to take down WWE with him, even though Vince McMahon is no longer with WWE. She don't care about taking WWE down with her. And I applaud this young woman in that. And I hope justice is served. But what comes with that is, if Vince McMahon is accused of anything, if Vince McMahon has any controversy or something, there is John Laurinaitis not too far away. And John Laurinaitis actually flipped, though. Like, he folded under the pressure. They gave that boy a Big Mac and a large Sprite. And he was like, yo, it was all Vince. If anything, I'm the victim, too, because I was forced to do these things with this woman, even though we were alone and I didn't actually have to do them. And I could have just said we did it. But, yay. I'm actually a victim in this too. But that was months ago. We're talking that's like February. Now here in May 2024, apparently he's siding with Vince McMahon. And I don't know how it necessarily works, like I said in the beginning of the video, but I don't think you can necessarily say that somebody is guilty of what they're doing and then say like, no, they're not guilty. And like Jim Cornette said, like, wouldn't you fire the lawyer? Like, he has the same exact lawyer that put the statement out that he was a victim in all of this. So John Laurinaitis is he's that type of guy who just, he does what's ever convenient for him. He will give up the world for whatever. I don't know. Whatever the saying is. I don't like John Laurinaitis, man. I never have. Never liked his voice. I don't like him as an on-screen character. I loved seeing him get his ass whooped weekly. I did like that. But him as a person, he's a terrible person. If you don't know, he is married to, I don't know if they're still married, but the Bella twins' mom. And as I think she had like some type of health issues. Like, I think she had seizures or something. And as she was dealing with all these health issues, he's over here cheating. He's over here forcing himself on women, allegedly. Now, allegedly, they had some room in HQ or headquarters or whatever. And they had this room where they would just force her to do stuff, allegedly. Like, it is sick, man. And we all, and like, let's be honest, it doesn't really surprise a lot of us when it comes to Vince McMahon. Like, it really does not. But it's still a sad state of affairs, and you just hate to hear about this stuff, man. You know, we need to be protecting women, but there's always going to be people like John Laurinaitis. There's always going to be people like Vince McMahon, allegedly, who I don't even know if I should or have to say allegedly at this point. Like, let's be honest. Like we shouldn't have to worry about these creeps and these people who take advantage of their power, but that's the sad reality of life. And I hope whatever justice needs to be served here is served. I hope if she wants money, I hope she gets her money. If she wants them to go to jail, I hope they go to jail. Hell, I even say if she wants WWE to burn down to the ground, I am all here for it, for sure. But I just, it's a sad state of affairs, man. I think John Laurinaitis needs to burn in hell. I would say the same about Vince. Even before all this, let's be honest, man. I think like he's in that Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair area where it's like, I don't know how these dudes are still celebrated. Like, they're clearly awful people. Like, they're clearly scum of the earth. And for some reason, we just ignore a lot of it. And I don't know. It's only so long you can ignore this stuff before it comes out. You know, what happens in the dark always comes to light, as they say. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what his excuse would be for saying, you know, like, oh, you know, I didn't mean he was guilty. My bad. You know, he's not really guilty. Just playing. JK. I can't even do John Laurinaitis' voice. But, you know, like, how does he even escape that? Like, bro, you did it. Like, you said it. You threw your mans under the bus. Now, I think Jim Cornette said, like, now there's a possibility that it won't stand trial. I want to personally, my bad for the mic mess up. I personally want this to go to trial. I personally want everything to be exposed. I need all the leaked documents. I need all of this. I need to know to the full extent. Actually, probably not, honestly. I don't know. I do think they should be exposed. Maybe they've been exposed enough. I don't know. They need to be thrown under the damn jail and have a vasectomy, if that's what the word is, where you get your penis chopped off. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's his reasoning for switching up. But I wonder how Vince McMahon feels about it. If he's even like alive enough to have feelings. Like, we talk about Joe Biden barely being alive. This dude Vince ain't looking good at all. That dude is a walking walker from The Walking Dead. That he's halfway a walker. He takes one sip from a McDonald's Sprite and it's over for Vince. And I'm all here for it. I'm all here for it. You won't hear it. I do wonder, though, when Vince eventually dies, because let's be honest, he is a human. I think, at least. When Vince dies, does WWE celebrate him? That's funny. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, though, man. Trying to hit 150 likes on this video. Let me know how y'all feel about my commentary on this. I'm a little tired of talking, but I got a couple more videos to do. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Reward my hard work. Hit that subscribe button. Trying to hit 9,500 subs. Appreciate you all. Have a beautiful night. Sub to Ike. Kendrick Lamar won. Free Palestine. Peace. Peace. Not peace. Peace.